I'll take the door off so we can have a look inside. Something with other steel cases I've had to do quite a lot of work on is the doors, because a lot of people want the internals powder coated. As I was saying, they want the internals powder coated, but the backs of the doors are always bare because they only spray the outside of the case. So I've just looked on this and they have powder coated the whole thing. They've not left the back of the doors. So this is great for you guys, and in some ways it's good and bad for me, because it's one less job that I've got to do on a project, but it's also one less thing I get to charge for. Yeah, for you guys it's great. And as you can see, you've got a 200, or it might even be 220mm, I'm not sure. I think this is a 200mm fan. It's a 200mm fan in the side panel. This will be great for high-end graphics card cooling, multiple graphics card arrays. Inside there's the mouse mat. I'll get this out and show you in a bit. Undo this. I'm pretty sure this is just going to be the normal fittings that you'll get. This is nice to see. I'll just show you that. It might be a bit dark. You've got some different feet to put on the case, some rubber feet to keep it quiet. All the screws are black, and so's the adapter plate, so you can put different hard drives and stuff in. But they're all black, very much like the Cooler Master that I said before. All the screws are black, all the fittings are black. So I especially do like this attention to detail. Big nest of cables there. And something Cooler Master do is they have a fitting guide in the back, so you know where your motherboard standoffs need to go. This is just a bit of paper which you can take off, and you can see that it's black behind. We've got an optional 120mm and 140mm fan in the bottom. All the hard drive cages are black as well. Another 120mm intake fan in the front, and a 200mm, sorry, and a 200mm fan in the roof. Now all these are LED, and I'm pretty sure that the light button on the front of the case that I said about before, I'm pretty sure that that's so you can turn the LEDs off. So if you're gaming at night, or you're finding it a bit bright for watching a film or something, you can turn them off. Take the back door off so we can have a look. Now, as you can see, this door has got quite a big bulge in the back of it. Now it's in just the right place. As you can see, you've got a motherboard cut out here for the power supply wires to come through, and there is a fair bit of room behind the motherboard tray as well. But with that bulge as well, means that you've got plenty of space to hide your wires behind the motherboard tray. And these little tabs are incredibly handy when you are building a case, as this is a great anchor point for your zip ties. So not only can you get your wires up behind there, but you've not got to buy anything else to be able to secure them in place. So you can get everything behind there, and it's nice, neat and tidy. You see that you've got your socket cut out here. Now obviously this isn't as big as the the Corsair that I did before, which would have been right out here. But the reason why Corsair do this is to give you a wider option for your motherboards, because not all motherboards are obviously full ATX size or M-ATX size, so you wouldn't want a big cutout sticking out the side of your motherboard. Now although most of us have got ATX, micro ATX or even extended ATX now, there are still those people that little extra bit of a cutout might make all the difference to, and make them decide that they don't want to get the case. So this is just a nice industry standard size cutout. This cutout up here, it is in just the right place for the your motherboard's power. Most of the ATX motherboards will have the 4 or the 8-pin motherboard power up here, so that's just an easy place for you to stick the cable through. Right, so we've got, just to reiterate, the power supply goes at the bottom. If I get the camera. Power supply goes at the bottom. It's all vented, but also there's quite a lot of room underneath as well. This part of the case here is plastic. This is the main bit of the case, but this bottom bit, almost like the body kit, is plastic. But there is a lot of room underneath. So there's plenty of room. There we go, look. There's plenty of room for the case to breathe, as you can see there. There's at least a good 40mm of room at the back end, and further inside you're looking at least 20mm underneath. But a lot of this here, I mean, this is all plastic, and it's all just for vents inside the case. So there's a lot of airflow underneath the case. The 120mm and the 140mm fan adapter here has a dust filter. I'm not sure how to get this off yet, but it is removable. Don't think that there's a dust filter for the front. You certainly can't take the front off that easily. It's just the same as the, or very similar I should say, to the 922. So essentially what we've got is a Cooler Master Sniper with black internals and an extra fan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the exact same system that I used in the Corsair Obsidian, and I'm going to fit it in this, and I'll get some tests done, and then I will be back with the test results to let you know some noise, to see if the side panel fan makes any difference to the temps. I'll run it with and without the side panel fan. But overall, first thoughts, I'm liking the case. Powder coat's pretty good. Obviously it's one less thing that you might want to mod. This could save some money in the long run from getting somebody like myself to powder coat it or paint it for you. So right, I'm going to sign off and I'm going to get this built up. Pilot Tom Logan out.